Hello, Mark Crossfield here. In my hands today, Mizuno JPX850 forged. Always a good day when I'm testing Mizuno. I know it might be slightly biased. I do love a good Mizuno iron. So we're going to review the 850 JPX forged iron, see what it's doing. There is boron in this club. Whatever boron is, we will find out. 850 JPX forged. Let's check it out. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Mizuno's JPX850 forged iron. This is grain flow forged using boron stuff. It's got boron in it, obviously. So boron, Mizuno are saying, allows them to make the club, it's a stronger metal. It allows them to make the face thinner and it flexes and la-di-da-di-da. So basically what it's saying is it's trying to keep the forged traditions but push the boundaries of forging and its distance. So it's trying to keep up with distance irons, but with its new material, it's then trying to keep, it's got your classic kind of Mizuno looks and what have you, but then still trying to keep up with those distance boys. To me, personally, honestly, what difference that makes will be interesting to see. We've got Pro V1X balls and GC2 to see if it's making much of a difference. When I see this club, the boron I think is a great selling line for them. It helps them sell maybe some forged clubs into some people who want to still be testing up against those distance irons, which is all good. I see a very classic looking iron with lots of help, little undercut. I'm seeing heel toe weighting, which is great. I'm seeing next to no offsets, nice clean thin lines on top, not their thinnest but certainly not the biggest. I'm seeing a club that would just appeal to a tour player as much as it could appeal to a 20 handicapper, or even higher, subject to where you hit the ball in the face. Where's the problem in making a good club like that? That's enough for me. I mean, the boron stuff, you've got to have stories with clubs nowadays. I get all that, and it's all part of the game. And I'm sure Mizuno are seeing their distance differences and what have you. But for me, obviously, we don't see boron from here. Apart from it written on there, I wouldn't know what boron. I still don't really know what boron is. Is it like kryptonite? I don't know. But obviously, if it's going to give me more distance, we'll see. I would never be buying a club like this just for distance, personally. I'd be buying this club more on looks, less offset, clean lines. Let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. Oh, I'll be buying it on that sound and that feel. It's a lovely forged kind of sound, but you do feel like you're getting loads of forgiveness around this head, which is just brilliant. You know what I like, a good forgiving club. But I am back to my classic days at the moment. I'm enjoying less offset and more traditional clubs again. Yeah, it just feels gorgeous. And again, as I hit the ball, it doesn't shout boron to me. It just shouts good looking, nice feeling, with a bit of help. And when I get anywhere near the long irons, I'm not going to be scared of them. I'm actually going to feel like I could still hit them. Do you know what I mean? That's a good thing. That's enough for me. I always think it's a shame with golf at the moment. And it's fueled by is it fueled by the customer or is it fueled by the company? I personally think it's fueled more by the customer at the minute, where distance is such a buzzword. PJ Tour every weekend, they're talking about how 5 runs in it, regardless if they're in it downhill, what altitude they're at, and la-di-da-di-da, all those things. The world just thinks it's all about distance. So they kind of play into that a bit, the manufacturers, don't you think? I just like to look at this and the feel of it is great. Oh, rip that. And I'm loving that combination of great feeling, user friendliness and traditional looks. That's enough. But look, let's look at the numbers. This might be going miles. For all I know, these balls could be going out of the fence at the back. Let's show you some numbers from the machine and see if I'm getting anything more out of it. Looks wise, feel wise, that is ticking all the boxes for me. I actually don't really care what these numbers come out of, but let's have a look at them. I know you guys like some numbers. Let's check out these numbers. Right guys, numbers time. JPX850 forged boron, averaging carry 158, 7 iron. So it's where all my other Mizunos are sitting. It's no particularly longer. I'm not getting particularly any more distance out there. 6,000 rev spin, 20-degree launch, 32 peak height. It's all very similar kind of stuff. For me, with this iron, I like the crossover. I like the JPX brand. I've used it in the chunkier ones. I like its kind of efforts to find distance for some people. It's not for me. But also pulling on those traditional classic looks as well. I like the fact it's gone chrome. I think that'll appeal for a lot of people. The JPX825, was it forged, the one before, with its darker metal? I love the look of that, but I could see lots of people still wanting a chrome. Lots of people want this club to look chromed, don't they? They want it to look how they want it to look. And often with an iron like this, like I've said before, the looks are almost as important as the numbers, because the numbers, as you can see, are going to be very, very similar across these brands, across this, certainly within one brand in their set. Each club has got very small little differences that will just appeal for the company, hopefully, to every kind of different ideal of what a player wants an iron to be in the market. They're trying to sell clubs to everyone, so they're giving lots of options, not for you, the one person who says, why have they got so many clubs, why do they bring out so many clubs? They're not selling them all to you. You keep on to your clubs for 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, whatever you want. There's new people always coming in the circle of purchasing, people who've had their clubs 10 years, 6 years, 1 year, 1 month, 2 days, whatever, who are coming back into buying, and they want to give them the options, which is why I think this club is here. It does well, it looks good. The Boron thing, I think, is a great market employ for them. I hope it works, but it's not what I'd be buying into them for. It would be a bit of help. The classic look, I like the fact it's gone back to its chrome, and I think it'll appeal with those minor offsets to not much, which will appeal, again, crossing over many different players. You want a better player iron, but you still want help. This is definitely one you should be trying. Get your numbers, get fitted for it, and see if it helps your game. Thanks for watching, guys. Post comments down below. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also, thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching. Hello, Mark Crossfield here. In my hands today, Mizuno JPX850 forged. Always a good day when I'm testing Mizuno. I know it might be slightly biased. I do love a good Mizuno iron. So we're going to review the 850 JPX forged iron, see what it's doing. There is boron in this club. Whatever boron is, we will find out. 850 JPX forged. Let's check it out. Let's get stuck in. Right, guys, Mizuno's JPX850 forged iron. This is grain flow forged using boron stuff. It's got boron in it, obviously. So boron, Mizuno are saying, allows them to make the club, it's a stronger metal. It allows them to make the face thinner, and it flexes and la-di-da-di-da. So basically what it's saying is it's trying to keep the forged traditions but push the boundaries of forging and its distance. So it's trying to keep up with distance irons, but with its new material, it's then trying to keep, it's got your classic kind of Mizuno looks and what have you, but then still trying to keep up with those distance boys.